Vince, Lone Walker, 2nd of July. God, I remember a long time ago, 2nd of July. What would that mean? 1967, it's a long time ago. Anyway, I managed to go to bed about 6:20 this morning. I decided I'm going to stay in bed, not get out, not watch TV, and just stay in bed. So I stayed in bed for 12 hours, well, just short of 11.5 hours. I only managed to get 1.5 hours sleep during that time, but at least I was resting in bed, sort of. And the body battery on my smartwatch told me that I'm improving slightly, but I still need to have plenty of rest and relaxation. So I woke up. Now I know that the person that is not living there, because she left about 6 weeks ago, but without any explanation, and been on a car for many months. Behaviour is completely abnormal. A proper psychiatrist case, a psychologist, they'd be very interested in looking at all. It's quite interesting. I like to throw in the excuse that she's been bullied and manipulated and made anxious and stressed out by a horrible son of hers. But it might be dementia, or might be part of her character, or might be that she's been cloned to behave like this idiot son. Whatever it is, this TV came out, and as soon as I woke up, she was going on about her accounts with her sister and her accountant, and non-stop. It's all trivia. It's meaningless to me, and I'm just trying to get dressed. So while she's still talking, I have my shave, wash, do my hair, clean the sink and all around the sink, and do my hair and aftershave and the rest of it, and make the bed and open the curtains and get dressed and take my weight and do my charts, make my coffee, make my soup, bread and all that, and she's still talking rubbish. So when I came into the room, I said, can you just be quiet for 5 minutes while I have something to eat? Well, I knew it wouldn't work. Within 30 seconds, no, within 15 seconds, she starts to apologise for, she won't talk, she won't talk, she won't disturb my mum, but she's doing it straight away. So I ignored it because I knew it wasn't going to work. Right, I said, thank you for stop talking. And when I finished, I said, you can talk now. I said, I want to talk. So I thought, well, that's been pretty nasty, isn't it? And then I said, oh, by the way, because I wanted to take a bottle, because she said that the car was dirty, so I wanted to take a big bottle of water to clean it. I've got some in the boot of the car, but I thought I'd take this bottle, and I threw the bottle away. I thought twice about should I ask her, because if I ask her anything, her brain doesn't think like normal people, because ADHD. And then she finds a reason to start a pointless conversation to get me irritating, in which case it makes her irritated, so she thinks, but it gives her a great deal of pleasure. It gives her some anxiety and stress in the first place, but it gives her a lot of pleasure later on. 21 years experience I have with this. So I said, this is your bottle. Now, there's only one bottle out there. Now, can somebody tell me why I should come in, open that empty plastic bottle, say, is this the bottle you want me to keep on the floor? I said, why, is there two out there? She said, no, just the one. I said, well, unless there's two out there, that's the one I was referring to, because there's only one there. She said, but there's one I had before. And she started a conversation, irrelevant to what I'm talking about, trying to drag me down a route that's got nothing to do with anything. I said, I don't know about any other bottle, but that's the bottle I want. Then she said, well, you know, do you want me to put it back where it is? I said, yes. She said, but it's not clean down there. Well, again, what's that got to do with anything? I only want to put some water in it to clean the car. I said, okay, but she said, don't put it somewhere there because it's dirty. I said, I understand. It wouldn't stop there. It went on and went on and went on. It went on until I said, look, don't you know what you're doing? Can't you see you're just creating this conflict when there's none, because you're getting a dopamine increase with your ADHD. You're doing it again. I said, can't you stop? So she stopped for 5 seconds and started again. So you're doing it again, you're carrying on. She carried on, so I had to go. I had to get out quick. I mean, I didn't want to do it, I wanted things to do, but it's just plain unbearable. She thinks she gets stressed. Well, she's sent me in hospital 5 times. I only wish she had to go to hospital with a heart attack over the stress she causes to herself, and see me be ruthlessly cruel and uncaring and fuck off to England while she's in hospital. That's what she deserves. That's the kind of person she deserves, like her son.